varied experiences that I had as a result of spending my 13 months in Vietnam. It was a learning experience for me because so much of the, the process is admission, and so much of it is having the world recognize that you are a veteran coming back from an experience that very few other people have had.
What I found, I guess, most amazing and maybe surprising was how much it meant. They would stand 3 hours in line to get an autograph and spend 5 minutes with Nell, who they'd never heard of and had no probably idea that they would ever hear from again, because somebody came who wanted to show them that they cared. The music that she brought, the music that others brought, certainly is a bonding, healing force.
My experience is my young Marines, God bless them, 1,200 of them. After a tragic event, what do? As soon as they can get off of about a 12-hour day of patrolling, they'll come back and they'll plug their iTunes in. And why is that? It's because that's their escape. The music is something that's going to help them kind of remember home, remember, that they're human, and then get ready for the next event. But as you transition home, the most important thing is the support and having somebody to understand you, because you transition from a combat zone. One day you're patrolling, and you go in a matter of about 10 days. Okay, in about a matter of 96 hours, you transition to a much larger base, like some of these that you saw on the film. And then the young Marines all of a sudden they find themselves, they have a lot of time. And what do? Okay, because they're used to being amped up, they're used to being on edge, and so now they have a lot of time. And having that time is when you can start to see what's happening to the Marines mentally, what's happening to them socially, and you can start to try to figure out who's going to have, as a leader, you start to try to identify, hey, who do we have to take care of when we get home?
There, now it's over 2 million troops that have been deployed now, and we saw the numbers of PTSD and the mental health problems that are unfolding. But I think the important thing to recognize is that, I think John said this earlier today, not everyone is going to need the same thing when they get back. And not everyone, some people want to talk, other people don't. So I think it's really important to recognize the diversity of things that people need. And important is that we're not doing clinical work in a bubble, but that it's constantly informed by research, and that we're using the two hand in hand to move forward and to provide the best care that we can. I think we have very good treatments out there for PTSD that work. However, it doesn't matter if we have really good treatments if people aren't coming to get those treatments. And so I think one of the points that I want to make very strongly is that, I think this is part of the research that needs to happen, is that it's our responsibility to get creative about how we can help people. I loved that music is one way that we can really help people. I think there's a lot of different areas that we really can delve into, wellness, exercise, there's a plethora of different things that we can do, but I think the important thing is to be open and creative in our way of thinking, and I think that's our responsibility. I don't think the burden should be on the military personnel that they need to come in, and that we're not actively trying to think of creative ways to help them. And I think that that's the responsibility of everyone.
There's only one man in this world who gets to sleep by his side. There's only one man in this world who gets to sleep by his side. I keep thinking something like Olivia can keep me through the night. It's something like something like a video, something